From the fruit of his lips, a man is filled with good things, as surely as the work of his hands reward him. How many of y'all know you have to work if you're going to have a good life? But today I'm not going to talk about work. Can you all say, oh, thank God for that one? No, I'm going to talk about something that is often neglected. Verse 14, from the fruit of his lips, a man is filled with good things, as surely as the work of his hands reward him. Do you hear what this passage is saying? We all know we need to work if we're going to have good things in life. If our life's going to be filled with good things, there's going to have to be work. We're going to have to work for things. But he says there's something that you must remember too. Man, by the fruit of his lips, will also have good things. And I think sometimes we can work very hard, but our words are all wrong. You can work very hard in your marriage, but with your words, you can tear down the love that you have together. You can work very hard at work, but with your words, you can rob your business of customers. See, a lot of times we're hard workers, but our words don't go along with our hard work. It is important that we recognize that words are just as valuable as your hands in labor. Look at chapter 13, verse 2. From the fruit of his lips, a man enjoys good things. Again, the emphasis is the lips. Not just work, but your lips. If you use your lips right, you can enjoy good things. And then finally, go to Proverbs 18. Proverbs 18, verse 20 and 21. From the fruit of his mouth, a man's stomach is filled. With the harvest from his lips, he is satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So now this passage is telling us the same thing the other two passages are saying. Notice the word fruit keeps coming up, but in this passage, he says something else about the tongue. The tongue has the power of life, fruit, good things, but it has the power of death, weeds, bad fruit, unproductive life. The tongue can also ruin your life. See, the power of words. Let's say it this way. Based on these three readings, your words are containers of seeds. That's what it is. Your words are containers of seeds. The word fruit comes up. Fruit is the end result of a seed. But your words, therefore, are initially seeds. Now, when you look at a seed doesn't seem very impressive. Now, when you look at an orange fruit or an apple fruit, oh, that looks good. But you never go down the food aisle and see a bunch of seeds and say, oh, man, that looks attractive. You don't look at apple seeds and feel them, shake them, smell them, because seeds seem so plain. They don't seem very beautiful. And that's the way it is with words. When you look at words, they seem rather plain. They don't seem that important. What does it matter that I said that to my spouse? What does it matter that I said that after the doctor gave me that bad diagnosis? What does it matter that I said that when I lost my job? What does it matter that I said these negative things? Who cares? It's just words, Pastor. Words don't mean anything. But see, you're looking at words as seeds, and from the visible standpoint, they don't look very valuable. But the thing is about a seed, you plant it. What you plant now, you get later. And here's the thing about words. What you say now, eventually down the road, you get it later. You get the things that you're saying. When you say, I can't make it, you rob yourself of ability and you can't make it. When you say, I'll never be rich, what you've done, you robbed yourself of the money that God wanted to bring you because of the words you say. When you say with your mouth, I'll never live a very long life, I'll probably die young, you're robbing God of the ability to give him the strength and longevity for your life. When you say, I'll never be married and happy, you're robbing yourself of the love that you and your spouse could have for each other. When you say, I'll never get married, you're robbing God of the power to give you the right spouse to come into your life. See, your words are producing death instead of life. Words are that powerful. Do you realize what you're doing to your life by the words that you speak? So your words produce fruit, but fruit doesn't start off, words don't start off with fruit. Words start off as seeds, and seeds don't seem very impressive. But we all know you plant a seed, it has the potential to grow up and affect our harvest. And that's what he's saying, that from the harvest of his lips he's satisfied. Your words will be seeds that you plant. Well, Bishop, I don't really believe in that teaching. I heard about how important words are. I don't think that it's important. It doesn't matter if you think it works or not. A farmer could plant seeds and says, I don't believe it works, but I'll do it anyway. It's still going to work. So you can say it's not going to work, but it's going to work for you. That's why we have to really appreciate how important words are. Notice verse 21b. It says, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Can you all say, love the tongue? Love words. That's what he's saying. The ones who really get the fruit instead of weeds are those who love and appreciate the importance of words.